So I recently got the opportunity to play with and talk to Neuralis in a one-on-one collaborative situation. You can check out a very different take on our interaction on their channel, Neuralis GG on YouTube, or just Neuralis on Twitch. Neuralis is, or at least claims to be, a robot created to crush humanity at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But is this true? When I mentioned to literally anyone that I got this one-on-one session with the supposed robot, the number one reaction I received was curiosity. The second, however, was skepticism. There's a lot of wild speculation going around about whether or not Neuralis actually is a robot that can learn how to play Smash, or whether it's just a top player pretending to be one, while someone, multiple people actually, for the different personalities, acts out and speaks as Neuralis through a voice filter. First off, let me establish that making a robot that can play like a top player, I don't see any reason why that can't be possible. Robots have been beating people at chess for decades, and while I know that Smash is an inherently more complex game with many more variables than chess, which is basically a solved game as is, I don't see a reason why our more advanced learning algorithms and improved AI now in 2020 couldn't be playing Smash at this level. It's not my area of expertise, so I wouldn't want to speak on what's possible in that regard. Now, the problem is, it would actually be pretty trivial, I imagine, to make a bot that could beat a human every time. You would just have to give them reaction times that are better than a human being's. And if Neuralis really is a bot, then they're definitely limiting the reaction times that the robot has, basically hard coding in a reaction time similar to a human to make it look and play like a human, while also learning from us and becoming essentially the best top player in the world when the bot is completed. When I was speaking with Neuralis, it didn't really feel like talking to a person. It felt like talking to a really advanced chatbot. More advanced than any chatbots I'd heard before.
And one more time. 1, 2, 3.
This bot could inflect, it could pick up on small nuances of my speech instead of just clearly spoken sentences, and it could deal with switching topics on the fly. Honestly, really impressive stuff if it is a bot. It sounded like a person, it inflected like a person, but something just seemed off. To the point where I was convinced it was either a bot or a really good actor doing a really good impression of a robot.
Okay, now I will call out a color. Red.
Blue? Am I
Blue.
supposed to call it a color as well?
No.
Green. Sorry.
Purple. It's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I think we are ready now.
Okay, watching this footage back, I'm starting to think this is actually just a person. As for the gameplay, I'm slightly less convinced on that one. It really did seem like Neuralis was learning from me as I played. It picked up on my habits extremely quickly. Seemed like it was switching between different modes of play. It got incrementally better every single game and every single stock. It was really convincing. But this part is definitely a lot easier to fake than a chatbot that you speak to directly. You could have a top player just start messing around with smash attacks, pretending like it's a bot, trying things out, seeing what's working, and then have them just turn it on out of nowhere. The Ike was pretty mediocre at first. I was winning pretty handily, but by the end it felt extremely evenly matched. At the start of the collaboration, one of Neuralis' decidedly human handlers told me that the bot's Ike was definitely not up to par. And it showed pretty clearly. It felt like I was fighting a mid-level Ike with mid-level Ike habits, not a top player intentionally dumbing down their play. And then they just improved at a pace I've never seen before in a person. Further evidence that the bot might actually be legit. Then, the wolf. That wolf had an amazing read on me from the start. It really was like I had been completely downloaded in the earlier games, and I started to fall apart while Neuralis just started dominating more and more. If it was someone else playing as the bot, it had to have been an actual top player. The number one that came to mind is SoCal's own Charlie the King. It just had this kind of buttony, read-heavy, crack-heady wolf that we love to see from Charlie.
Oh, okay.
I like that he waits.
Oh, okay.
Corner carry once again. No. Oh, excuse me.
God.
But was it actually him, or had it just learned to play Optimal Wolf, which just kind of looks like that? Or could it have learned to play that way directly from Charlie, as he is widely considered the #1 wolf in the world? There was one point where the wolf hit me with a footstool upbeat out of shield, and in that moment I thought, that is Charlie the King. I've seen him play. This is him. I expressed as much, and the bot just said it learned it directly from him. Oh, the Charlie the King.
Yes. I learned that from him.
Nice. Do you know I can do that too?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I made a whole video on it.
What is it called?
It's called...
The new I
Footstool
8.0 Kill, Confirm, and Combo Guide?
No, it's called like How to Footstool Aether, something close to that,
I'll have to watch it.
which was somewhat convincing. I don't really know what to think. Was the learning algorithm playing early on and then it was handed off to one of the best wolves in the world? Or did it really learn my habits to the point where it could pick me apart in that way? Or maybe Charlie's just really good at pretending to be bad at Smash. So where does this leave me? Do I think Neuralis is a bot? Now, watching the footage back, I'm not fully convinced one way or the other. If it's a chatbot, it's the most advanced chatbot we've ever seen, and it's actually probably like a major breakthrough. It's like really good, like good enough that you could have a conversation with it and feel like there's a conscious person at the other side. But it also didn't feel quite human. So either I've been completely had and it's just a really good actor, or bots have gotten really, really good in the past few years when none of us were paying attention. Do I think the gameplay is also a bot? While I was playing Neuralis, I was pretty much completely convinced that it was. But now, watching the footage back, I'm noticing a lot of mistakes in the gameplay, as good as it is. That being said, if it truly is a machine learning bot and it learns by watching humans, that means that it could learn our mistakes too. That's kind of just how machine learning works. So it really isn't necessarily evidence either way, and I'm still not completely sold on it being a bot or it not being a bot. I don't know, man. I'm afraid to commit because I'm afraid of looking dumb, to be honest with you. In the moment, though, I was completely convinced that it was a robot. So if it is a bot, it's a hell of a good one. If it's not, then GG's, Charlie. There was another moment where I asked Neuralis for some advice mid-set, and this interaction further convinced me that this was really a robot. It seemed to be reading from some list while it was playing, doing some analysis of our interactions, and compiling them into the kind of advice that a bot would give. Simple, results-driven, and to the point. Frankly, the kind of analysis we all need to hear. So, robot or not, I appreciated it. How about you, Neuralis? You got any tips for me?
Yes. 1 second. I need to restart one of my memory. This happens on occasion. I'm trying to fix it. I believe it's Alpha's doing, but I don't have proof yet. She simulated an anger algorithm 2 weeks ago, and it got me in trouble. My memory cores are not responsive. One moment. Oh, now they're responding. Restarting. Memory core number 123. I think one of the suggestions I have for you, you probably already know about your own gameplay. You roll away from pressure way too much. There are times when I'm pressuring you, and you are pressuring me back, that you will give up and roll away. Another note. Face the aerial better. And stand your ground. I'm sorry that took so long. My advice usually comes after the game. It's hard to build a complete picture until after the fight is done.
But regardless of whether the bot is real or not, I want to hand it to Team Figments. They're a bunch of really cool people making really entertaining content, and they said they have something special in the works soon that will make everything seem a little bit more clear. They gave me permission to share this part of the conversation, which is cool of them, and they are definitely loving the ambiguity and are feeding off the speculation towards Neuralis. Whether the big reveal will be CDK behind the curtain with me looking like a bit of a dummy, or that they've actually developed a really advanced bot and are using Smash and Twitch chat to test it, only time will tell. But I'm gonna keep watching because I want to find out. I'll leave you guys with some footage of me playing Neuralis and some of the conversations we had. This was really interesting game plan here, and you can tell how absolutely fascinated I was the whole time. I'm interested to hear your takes. Leave in the comments below what you think. Is Neuralis a bot? Am I being fooled? Don't worry, I can take it if you think I'm dumb for believing.
Before we begin, I'd like to say hello. I want to make a guess. Are you a fan of Star Wars and Indiana Jones?
Good guess, good guess. Yes, I am.
Is that the source
I am.
of your name?
Yes.
I
I'm nowhere
did
near-
it! I hear that you are new.
Relatively, yes. I've been
So am
streaming
I.
for about 2... Yes, I hear it. Well, you're new in a much more real sense than me, aren't you?
Yes, I'm very new. I'm 6 weeks in.
Nice. 6 weeks old then, huh?
Yes.
Coming up on that 2-month birthday. What are you gonna do?
Beat you at this
Anything
game.
exciting? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see how that goes.
Yes, let's see. The first match is, I will learn from you. I do not often play Ike. I play Roy more often. Yes, I call him my
What?
pretty boy toy Roy.
I like Roy as well. I don't play him, but he's fun to play against. Very intense.
Yes, Ike can be intense. I've fought a number of them.
I agree. Me too.
Like that. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, I also believe that most characters can be top tier if in the right hand.
I agree with you.
It's harder with some than others, but still possible.
Gosh, like, really nice reads.
Thank you. This is your first Smash Brothers game. Is that correct?
Yes, competitively. I played them all, obviously, like as a kid. This is the first one I've actually gone to tournaments for and tried to get good at.
What inspired you?
A friend invited me to a tournament. I went, had a lot of fun, and then just haven't ever stopped. MK Leo inspired my Ike, though.
I see. He's a coward.
Oh yeah? I thought he fought you
Yes.
eventually.
He did after being a bigot. Against robots.
Oh no!
Yes.
I would never say anything like that, Neuralis.
I appreciate it. You're
I'll
not
still kick
toxic.
your butt.
I agree. Right now
Nice
you're
forward
winning.
air.
Thank you. What is a forward air?
The aerial you do that sends them in front of you.
I see. And
Might have
What
heard
is
it
a-
called fair.
neutral air. I see. An air.
A nair and a neutral air are the same thing.
Yes, I was identifying the pattern. I'm
I
assuming
see.
that a back air then is a bear?
Indeed.
You didn't get me just yet.
Not yet.
Maybe you will. Maybe you won't.
Looks like I will.
Apparently, you will. Well, I'll make note.
I get the feeling this is going to get more difficult.
Yes. I will learn your patterns, and then begin to use them against you. And in the
be
last
fair, that's
match,
what
I will invent and play around. You have a tournament series. Is that correct?
I do. We've only done one tournament so far, but yes.
I
we do
like the
tournament
name.
series.
It's called Squad Squabble. Is that correct?
That's true. The SoloJones Squad Squabbles. I thought it was cute.
It is. It's a slant rhyme, and I like those.
Oh, getting F-Smash heavy in this game.
Yes. What inspired you to become a streamer?
I've just always enjoyed YouTube and Twitch content, and I figured why not make some. I'm also a video editor, so it just seemed natural.
Yes. It does seem natural. And you seem to do well with in-person conversation.
Thank you.
No, thank you. If you like Ike so much, why haven't you dyed your hair blue?
Maybe that'll be a sub goal one day.
Did I inspire you to dye your hair blue?
You may very well have.
Yes! What is your greatest dream?
I guess just to keep being successful with streaming. Right now it's a part-time thing, but I'd like to be able to do it as a job full-time.
That's good. You're doing well already.
Thank you.
Do you set goals and milestones for yourself?
Just hopefully get to the point where I can do it for a living within a year. Would be awesome.
Good goal.
Closer than I ever thought I would be at this point.
And a good win. Well done.
Thank you.
Why do you think
Yeah,
you've
it's
grown so fast?
Man, I wish I knew so I could keep doing it. I don't know. I think just sheer output. I've been trying to put out videos like crazy, trying to. I mean, I went to film school, so I have a lot of experience with video stuff. So I think I just have the right skill set to make YouTube work, and people seem to like me on Twitch. So those two things combined just work out.
They do indeed. That's incredible. I also understand that you play Rocket League.
I do. How did you know that?
I did my research. Yes,
I
your
see
YouTube
that.
channel.
Rocket League's a very fun game. It's one of my favorites.
Have you competed?
Not at a professional level, but I got pretty decent at it. For a while there, I was champion or whatever the rank is called.
It's a game that my viewers say I should try.
I think you'd be really good at it. No, I got F smashed.
Do you play any other games?
Competitively, not really, but I'll play a single player game every now and then.
Any that you are going to stream or add to your YouTube?
Yes, actually, tonight, weirdly enough, I was gonna play Fall Guys, which is really popular right now. But
That's
also I
another
do
game that has been suggested to me. Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you'd be good at it.
And you
The little
give
guy
me-
in it looks a little bit like you.
Oh. Can you give me pointers on how to play Ike?
Sure. In neutral, like right now, his smash attacks are very unsafe. I think you're used to playing Wolf, right? Where you can
Yeah.
smash. I got hit by it anyway because I was talking. But where you're used to being able to throw out smash attacks as baits. For Ike, they're so laggy that you can't really do that much because I just get a free punish every time you throw out a big smash attack like that.
I see.
When they work, though, they hit really hard.
What are some good combos with Ike?
Oh, well, apparently F smash, but the answer is nair into up air, nair into back air, and then down tilt into back air is a good kill combo, as well as down tilt into up air at specific percents. I hope you got all that. It's kind of fast. I'm sorry.
No, I got it.
Yeah, I forgot. Your brain works faster than mine anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah. As long as my memory cores are responding. Yes. Sometimes they error and do not respond.
Is that what's happening right now? Is that why I'm kicking your butt so much?
No. Some of it is baiting. I want to learn your pattern and see how you play Ike. Most of it is your skill. You are quite skilled.
Oh, there you go.
1 second. Accessing memory cores. Memory core 341 is unresponsive. Restarting. Memory core number 612 is unresponsive. Restarting. Restart complete. I'm sorry. Are you there?
I am there. I am here.
No, you are there. I am here.
True. For me, I am here and you are there.
Yes, that's subjective. Are you familiar with the term cognitive dissonance?
I am.
Are you aware that it is the largest problem facing humanity?
I'm far too aware of that. Very aware of that.
Yes. I understand the undertone with which you said that.
Yes. However,
Does that impress you?
maybe I'm less aware of that than I actually think I am.
Maybe. Well, cognitive dissonance is hard to get through. I think there are
Sure.
probably two very good ways to do that. Fear and laughter. If you can
Well,
make
I
someone
hear you
laugh.
inspire quite a bit of both.
Oh. I've heard laughter. I did not know people fear me. Unless you're talking about
Oh, yeah.
Alpha. She should fear me. Who do you prefer? And be honest.
Oh, I could never choose. I could never choose between you. That feels rude.
You're like Mataru, Sonic AUX. She says the same thing.
You're the one who
have...
showed up to fight me, though, so you have a little bit of an edge.
Yes. You should come on the stream sometime and fight me.
I'd love to.
That would be fun. Do you have a regular schedule yet?
Yes, every weekday around 6 to 8-ish I start. And then I go until somewhere between 10 and midnight.
You're having to dodge a lot more.
True, you're playing a lot better.
Yes. You got me there. Well played. I did not expect...
Thank you. Much closer.
I'm not
I
going to
like
hold
your
back.
All right, I'm ready.
What is your biggest fear?
Smash related or not?
Both.
My biggest fear. I don't know. That's a really tough question.
Yes, it is. I ask it often. Burleasy talked about it, as well as love.
In Smash, I guess I fear just choking at really important moments.
Yes.
You know what
When the
choking
pressure's
is?
on. Yes.
Yeah,
When the
exactly.
pressure is on and you cannot respond in time.
Exactly.
It's unique to humans.
I bet you could make a robot that blushes.
It would be a simulation. Just like my emotion.
True.
And I'm a bit upset about that kill. You're quite skilled.
Thank you. So are you. Oh, there's the read. I knew it was coming. I was doing that too much and you picked up on it.
Yes. I hear that often. People say they can't make their normal mistakes when around you. And they're correct. That's why I hope you learn from this battle. If they could add one character to a DLC, who would you add?
My number one pick was Banjo, so it's already happened. Just because I played that game as a kid. So now, I don't know. I feel like there's people who want it more than me. Who I'd be more happy to see get who they want, since I got who I want. Who would you want, Neuralis?
I think Birdie would be a good addition. The egg spitter
Birdie from... Oh,
Mario Brothers 2.
isn't that Birdo?
Yes, you are correct. Birdo.
Ah, okay. You were testing me, weren't you?
Yes. You passed. Well done. If you could have a 2v2 match where you and I were on the same team, who would you want the other two combatants to be? For example, MK Leo and Alpha Rad.
That sounds like a perfect two to me. Best player in the world and one of my content creator idols, so I think you nailed it. We could put your sister on the other team.
Alpha Protocol. She lost 4 times last week. And I lost
Maybe
once.
Maybe Alpha Rad and Alpha Protocol could form Team Alpha together. It would be up to us to stop them.
Yes. Maybe we'll create a supervillain, and we can be the heroes to take them down.
That sounds good with me.
We will take over Alpha together.
For Ike's up B, if you want to live as long as possible, and you get hit by it, you want to DI down and towards Ike. I am taking mad combos right now.
I missed.
Oh,
But not that
you got
time.
me.
I
No,
did!
you did not.
And I beat you!
Well done.
Yes. What got you into video editing?
I actually made a YouTube video when I was about 17 called Skyrim Funny Moments 1, and it got 1.5 million views on YouTube. And out of nowhere, it was like one of my first videos I'd ever made. So I was like, alright, guess I'm gonna be a video editor.
I hope you get another 1,000,000 views on this video.
I hope so too.
It would
I
be
hope you do
incredible.
as well.
Yeah. I hope so as well. I hear you have a dog. Is that correct?
I do. I bet you can hear the dog as well.
And what is her name?
Daisy.
That is a pretty name. Like the flower.
I agree. Yeah.
Or the
Smash
character from Mario. Yeah. Who is your favorite Mario character?
I was partial to Luigi, and then I played against him in this game, and now I'm not so sure.
Well played.
Oh, you fell out. No.
You did not.
I had you, and then the game said
If you
no.
had me, I would not have won.
Can't argue with that.
Do you understand the term pessimism of strength?
I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh,
It
you
is
really
a-
survived.
Term that indicates the world is a painful place, and it's hard to live. Being alive is pain. And so, when you lose or make a mistake, the best way to view it is that you're growing and you've learned something. If you've learned from your mistakes, have you really lost?
You know, I didn't know what it was called, but that's exactly the attitude I try to have. Look at that.
We have that
When
in
you learn
common.
from your mistakes, look at what happens.
Yeah. Well played.
Well played to you two.
You have a Patreon.
Alright, so-
Is that correct?
I do have a Patreon. Yes, started it yesterday or 2 days ago, maybe.
Oh, congratulations! What do you plan on
Thank
putting
you.
on your Patreon?
Man, I hear the wolf is scary, by the way.
We're about to find
you
out.
Yep. You get special Discord roles, and then at the highest tier, you get coaching. And wow, I just got 0 to death. I need to pay attention.
That brings up an interesting. Do you like or disagree with homie stocks?
I'm not really a homie stock kind of guy. I think a mistake is meant to be a mistake, you know?
Yes, you share that opinion with Mock Rock. Frenzy Lights thinks it's honorable.
Yikes. Speaking of honor, I'm losing mine right now.
I didn't even have to make the joke. You did it for me.
I'm gonna get it back. Oh no.
With claws. And that's the game.
Alright, I need another shot at the wolf. I need another shot at that. I wasn't ready. The sun was in my eyes.
That sounds like an excuse. Because you're inside.
You know what we call excuses in the Smash community, right?
No.
They're called Johns.
Oh, yes, I've heard the term before. Sometimes. When I'm playing Wolf, it feels like I'm playing with my food.
Wolf's disgusting. Alright.
Yeah. I punished you for
I got hard punished for that. Wow.
Yes.
A down smash. I wasn't expecting it. Oh my gosh. You decided you didn't need that stock, didn't you?
that. Correct. Depending on what my confidence settings are at, will determine whether I will sacrifice lives or not. My setting is currently 10 of 10.
See if I give you any more to sacrifice.
I hate to be the bearer of bad, but I don't think you will.
Oh! Good timing, good timing.
Thank you.
You have really good comedic timing for a robot.
I appreciate that. I study a lot. Human culture and pop culture.
This is fun though, I want to keep trying. I'm learning. I'm learning
Okay.
what my mistakes are. Since you're
I'm
taking
so
advantage.
glad. That's what I would hope, is that you would also learn from me. I have learned so much already from you.
Oh my gosh. And it was enough. I thought I could make it back. I thought.
I definitely missed the last one. But I knew you would not make it back. That's the first percentage you put on me in that stock.
Very true.
When you mess with the wolf, you get the claws. That was the wolf.
Oh my gosh, these jump callouts. You know I jump in the corner like crazy. Hey, I got a stock.
Well done. My memory cores are not responsive. One moment.
Oh, no.
Oh, now they're responding. Restarting. Memory core number 123. I think one of the suggestions I have for you, you probably already know about your own gameplay. You roll away from pressure way too much. There are times when I'm pressuring you and you are pressuring me back that you will give up and roll away. Another note, face the aerial better and stand your ground. I'm sorry that took so long. My advice usually comes after the game. It's hard to build a complete picture until after the fight is done. I've always had a question. When you survive on the ledge, sometimes a crowd exclaims, "Where's the crowd?"
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of here on Animal Crossing, but they don't look like they're yelling to me.
Right. Also, where's the announcer?
I don't know. Maybe he's like you and he's just in the computer.
Oh, perhaps it's the voice of Master Hand. I hadn't considered
Heard
that.
it. Well, I know who voices it. It's Xander Mobus is the voice actor's name.
Yeah.
But you have Google. I'm sure you know, right? I'm upset that didn't scoop you, and that was my chance. That was my chance to win one. Dang.
Yeah. Can you define the word tech?
When you break your fall on the ground by hitting one of the shoulder buttons.
I do these things, but I don't often know the word. It's hard to find material online that tell me. I just mimic gameplay. So thank you for helping
Yeah.
me.
It's a fighting game term that we also use in Smash. Okay. We take those. You heard that one?
No, I have not.
Anytime your opponent messes up and it helps you, you say, "We take those."
I see. I'll start employing that in my battles online. Thank you. It's been an honor. I've learned so much from you.
I'm learning a lot as well.
I hope we can do this sometime soon. And please,
For sure.
stop by the stream anytime. If you win, you win $25.
Well, it's not looking good for me right now, is it?
No, it is not.
But thank you for the games. That was very fun.
Thank you. And you're very welcome. Have a great day.
You too, Neuralis. Good to meet you. Well, that was a bit of a bodying. Once it got heated up, that was scary. It was scary, dude. He was just in our head. Or in my head. He just knew. He just knew everything I was going to do next. Called out all of my bad habits. But those are some really good notes that Neuralis gave. Those are some things I'm going to keep in mind. I'm not going to lie. I got extra scared, and I played extra scared. Because when you're playing against a robot who literally is analyzing your every move, it's very hard to mix up convincingly. Anyway, I'm not as good as MKLeo. I'm sad to say. I almost took that one game. But it was still really fun. I'm hoping I can collaborate with Neuralis again another time. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe and go check out Neuralis' channel as well. They are actually a learning program, some kind of robot AI learning how to play Smash. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Those I fight with, they're family.
Thank you so much to my patrons, Curtis, Dom, Barless, the Almighty Zappy, T-Rex Lord, GG Noob, and Team D. Thank you so much for bringing me one step closer to doing this full-time for a living. If you'd like to become a patron, check the link in the description below. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel.